Hi Capricorn, welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. I'm Ronique. Today we're going to talk about the new moon in Scorpio Solar Partial Eclipse that occurs on October 25th, 2022 at 7:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. At this time, both the sun, the moon, and actually Venus are all sitting at that 2-degree point in Scorpio. So this is definitely a time we're at the very beginning of Scorpio, and Scorpio themes are ones of transformation, looking at your fears, going into the depths of your psyche, and kind of reassessing where it is that you need closure, where you need to start anew. The 2nd degree of Scorpio is so young that it's a great point to really plant seeds of intention. I'm telling everyone to make sure and look at the eclipse playlist here on Scorpio Soul Time. That's right below this video. You'll be able to see where you've come from that past eclipse cycle that was in the April, May, June of this year, as well as all the way back to November, October of 2021. That'll be a great way for you to kind of look at the entire cycle, but we still have 6 more months of the Scorpio South Node and Taurus North Node eclipse cycle. So whatever is planted here may take 6 months into May of 2023 before you really see the culmination or the karmic lessons of what you plant now. Okay, so what we're going to do today, Capricorn, is we're actually going to pull some tarot cards, past, present, and future. But I'm also going to pull an animal spirit totem. If you haven't already looked at these cards, they're really nice, by Kim Cran's Animal Spirit Guidebook. And they really just give a nice way to look at big themes in your life. And I feel like especially at the eclipses is a really great time to review, like, where is it that, you know, what animal totems are helping us and guiding us through our journey here on Earth. Okay, so Capricorn, let's split the deck and see what animal spirit is talking to you at this time. So look at you all. You all have the owl. I think owls are one of the most spiritual animals on this planet. So congratulations, Capricorn, for getting that one. So let me look up in my guidebook here. So obviously that represents air. All right, so here is the owl. I found it in my book, so let me read that for you all, Capricorn. So for owl, it says abundance, clairvoyant treasures. The owl is a mysterious and otherworldly creature found in folklore from east to west. The white owl in this particular deck is the companion of the goddess Lakshmi and represents wealth, beauty, and good fortune. When the owl card appears, it's an omen that a boon or treasure is on the way, either in spiritual or material form. With owl wisdom on your side, you'll see and know exactly what to do with this boon. So when it's in balance, you're generous, you're trusting and secure. And when it's out of balance, you have money quarrels, you worry about scarcity, and you need to bring into balance and make an offering. So really interesting to see that, Capricorn. So let's take a look at your past, present, and future card spread and see if any of those themes come up with you. I do know, Capricorn, that with you all being an earth sign, when we have our next eclipse in 2 weeks, around November 7th, we will have the Taurus eclipse. So that could also be a time where you see some of those themes come out, because Scorpio and Taurus both do have to do with money. Scorpio usually has to do with other people's money, while Taurus usually has to do with your own money. So that may come up at that time as well. So in the past, Capricorn, we have the 2 of Swords in reverse. In the present, we have the Queen of Swords in the upright position. Interesting, you already have all air, which is that owl. And in the future, look at that, you had all air. So 4 of Swords. So maybe some rest is needed in the future. And then let's pull some clarifier cards. So somewhere already, Capricorn, you're seeing that some type of decisions are needing to be made. Some type of mental taxing questions may be on your mind that you need to clear out at this Scorpio eclipse. And we actually do have a grand air trine between Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini at this eclipse. So that could be a lot of mental energy could be expelled by you at this time, Capricorn. All right, so we are pulling clarifiers for the 2 of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the 4 of Swords. All right, so in the past, for the 2 of Swords clarifier, we do have the 7 of Pentacles. Possibly you've been working on some type of project. You have the Empress card in reverse, clarifying the Queen of Swords. So some type of powerful women or Venusian themes. Like I said, with that, Venus could be... remember I said Venus is conjunct at this time of the Sun and Moon in Scorpio, so that might be that relationship. And then for the 4 of Swords, you do have the Moon card. Okay, so interesting to see the Moon card come up, because that means something might be hidden that you're not having all the information for at this time, Taurus. So just keep that in mind in the future. But in the past, you do have this 2 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. Possibly you were thinking about starting a business, starting something that was relating to finances, just starting your own, maybe a side project, or maybe you're an entrepreneur and you've been trying to get a business up off the ground. I do feel like you've been kind of worrying about it, like you're not quite sure where it's going or if it's going to not just succeed, but you're concerned whether you have like the stamina or you're going to be able to like have the mental clarity to keep it up. But I do feel like at this eclipse time, Capricorn, there's a lot of positive signs for you. And I feel like this goes back to your owl totem card. This Queen of Swords is like there's some type of clarity that could come to you that you're able to quickly make a decision. The Queen of Swords is usually very quick, as well as doesn't take a lot of time to have to think through anything. And I feel like the Empress card, even though it's in reverse, I feel like there's this that Venus energy. Venus isn't as strong in Scorpio, so I feel like that could be why this is in reverse. But I still feel like there's this birthing energy of you trying to get your project off the ground, but you're able to make better decisions, especially with that grand air trine that we're going to be having. And in the future, though, I feel like the universe wants to make sure you don't get burnout with that 4 of Swords, because there is this energy of like you don't really know everything at this time. And that's one of the biggest energies with eclipses, is that something may be removed from your life that you didn't realize was no longer serving you at this time. I do feel like that 4 of Swords wants you to take it easy, not expel all your energy at this time. But with Scorpio, remember, you are like looking at your inner self, going inwards and figuring out what is it that is hidden, or what is it that I haven't addressed in the past. So I feel like Capricorn, this is going to be an interesting, more of a introspective time for you all, because with all of those swords and all of that air energy, there really is this theme of like wanting to go within to figure out what is it that you can do to possibly make that project or business work for you. But I feel like also with your animal totem, this is like what's to come. I feel like it hasn't fruition yet. And like I said, with that Taurus full moon that will be coming up in November. I feel like you're going to have these themes keep coming up over these next 6 months. And it's almost like this Scorpio eclipse is meant for you to be able to go inside, figure out what is it that you need to clear out so that you can make space for when this owl, the totem of you know, all of those themes of the money, the prosperity are going to be coming to you. But I feel like they're not here yet because I can tell that you still need to be working on yourself. Like you can tell with that Four of Swords and the Moon card, the universe still wants you to take some time, go inside and figure out what is no longer needed so you can remove and make space for this owl and this totem to come into your awareness at that Taurus eclipse. So I think this is a really positive sign, Capricorn, because I think the universe wants you to use this time to kind of like go within, but also make room for that grand air trine where you're going to have all these messages, all these swords, all this air. You've got lots of ideas. Put them down on paper because once we get into that full moon in Taurus and things are culminating, you're going to want to be able to go back to this time where you had all these bursts of ideas and energy, but just don't go overboard with that Four of Swords. Okay, Capricorn, I think this is going to be a positive Scorpio solar partial eclipse for you. I just think you need to take it, take it slow. You don't need to do everything at one time. And just remember, you don't have all of the information yet with that moon card, but definitely these seeds are growing. Okay, Capricorn, I will talk to you all later and have a great solar eclipse.